For me, it's very important to finish a fight. I just want to be the baddest man on the planet. That's the motivation. That's why we in a sport. I have a dream, and it's to get that title. I want to prove to myself and to the fans and to UFC that I am ready. I'm ready for that title.
I've fought the best guys in the world, and I have been for a long time. I'm more hungry now than I've ever been in my whole career. My ultimate goal is to get that belt. Jumping in that octagon, I'm looking across, and it's just another man across the octagon. I want to break his spirit, break his will, and eventually that's going to lead to me putting him away. Glover is a very aggressive, in-your-face type of striker. He utilizes a good takedown. His jiu-jitsu is very good, but I have power in both my hands, and if I hit you right, you're going out.
That is some serious power!
I'm not intimidated by Ryan Bader at all. I have more skills standing up, more power to knock him out and put him away before the 5 rounds. I'm getting closer and closer to my dream, and he's in my way.
You know, I'm tired of hearing about Glover, saying he's the next big thing and the next guy to get the championship. He's got to fight me first, and he's not going to get past me.
We're not here to joke around. We both want the title, and I'm going to try to knock him out.
I got to go out there and make a statement. Somebody's going to go down, and it's going to be him.
Well, it wasn't all that long ago that Ryan Bader was running roughshod through the field on Season 8 of The Ultimate Fighter, and now Kenny set for his 12th UFC appearance, 8-3 thus far inside the octagon.
Definitely has had some very impressive performances. He's a guy that also really likes to finish. A very powerful wrestler. He's got knockout power in both hands, John, and really has been putting his whole game together extremely well.
And he comes in tonight in good current form. He's won 3 of his last 4. A lot of folks think pressure will be the key tonight. We know Glover Teixeira doesn't waste any time in there, in constant pursuit of the finish, but maybe Bader needs to counter that pressure with pressure of his own. The Power MMA and Fitness rep out of Gilbert, Arizona, Tom Vaughn, his head coach. He's worked very closely with Aaron Simpson, who, by the way, coached him at Arizona State as well. And Bader doesn't figure to be fazed by this atmosphere either. He's fought in Japan, he's fought in Australia, so he was very much downplaying, you know, the magnitude of this moment fighting in a main event in Brazil.
Yeah, I think he learned a lot also from his fight against Tito Ortiz, where he was in a big fight against Tito and really learned of what it means to be in a big fight. I think he learned a lot mentally, and that really will serve him well here in this main event against Glover Teixeira in enemy territory.
Bader had an MCL tear that resulted in an 8-month layoff, so he returns here tonight for the first time since January, when he had the submission in the night against Vladimir Matyushenko. Ryan Bader getting the main event spotlight here tonight against the man that is all the rage, Glover Teixeira.
Yeah, turn that up. Okay. I know everybody bouncing, right? Yeah, check this is hot. It's that town. It's your boy, B Smooth, man. Yo, I'm the rap game's best kept, guaranteed the best catch. Ocean full of sharks, flow considered a threat. Yes, true indeed, it's the green that got me impressed. But never fiend, though I dreamed of putting blacks where I rest. Got a pocket full of cheese, now my whole team is set. Real in the game, focused on getting dough and never change. Haters wanna clap me and push me, I put it to their brain. My flow is oxygen, singing no can't breathe. No, I ain't a gangster, homie, I'm just B. Yeah, the one to keep you laced up, sipping on Dawn B. Got some Henny for the chaser, dope man's on my feet. Catch me in the club, popping my collar and white tees. Shorty tryna holler, but honestly, she don't like me. She more infatuated off watching the ice freeze. Lights, camera, I cherish every moment you see. Pictures of us, they love us, and this is what you need, I'm just me. Bouncing in the club, riding through your city. Keep it checking for me, you know I'm just me.
Glover Teixeira set to make his 5th UFC appearance here tonight in Belo Horizonte, about 3 hours from the house where he grew up. He comes in tonight riding a 19-fight winning streak. And Kenny, for a guy who's only been in the UFC about 16 months or so, he has certainly raised some eyebrows. He has very much earned his place as one of the top 205-pounders in the world.
Well, you know, he came in with a lot of hype, and many times fighters don't live up to that hype, but with every single performance, he's proving why he deserves it. He's an excellent finisher, very well-rounded, very dangerous, and just exciting every single time he competes.
And if you're looking for the big improvement in Glover Teixeira's game, look no further than his speed. He says back when he fought Rampage Jackson in January, which was a dominant victory by unanimous decision, he had that tendency to overtrain. You hear a lot about that. Feels like he's much faster now because he's doing the right things and not unnecessarily pushing himself in training.
Yeah, and that's the key. You know, it takes a little while for a fighter to get it right. The fans are on their feet here in Belo Horizonte, but it takes a little while as far as, you know, mixing up your training and finding out what really works to get you that very best performance in the octagon.
His mentor, the Iceman Chuck Liddell, the UFC Hall of Famer, is convinced that you are looking right now at the best light heavyweight in the world. If he can win tonight with style points against Ryan Bader, he figures to get a chance to prove it against the winner of John Jones and Alexander Gustafsson. We also point out Glover Teixeira now training with American Top Team, his second camp with ATT. All right, we get you the tail of the tape for our main event. 5 rounds if needed. The 33-year-old Brazilian Glover Teixeira against the 30-year-old American Ryan Bader. Both guys are 6 foot 2 inches tall. A 1.5-inch reach advantage with the 5-1 favorite, Glover Teixeira. To get us started, as always, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Sanctioned by Brazil Mixed Martial Arts Athletic Commission with President Giovanni Biscardi. Our 3 judges scoring this contest at Octagon side are Guilherme Bravo, Howard Hughes, and Glenn Trowbridge. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, Senhoras y Senhores do Brasil and UFC fans watching around the world from Belo Horizonte, Brazil, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a wrestler holding a professional record, 16 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds, 93 kilos. Fighting out of Tempe, Arizona, USA, ladies and gentlemen, he is the Ultimate Fighter Season 8 winner, Ryan And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 21 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 206 pounds, 93.5 kilos, fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Glover Teixeira!
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We're gonna have a clean fight. Touch gloves, make it official.
And it is official, Glover Teixeira trying to live up to the hype once more against the upset-minded Ryan Bader. They touch gloves and we are underway.
Bader immediately goes for that takedown. Glover able to sprawl off of it, now looking for a right hand.
And it seemed like the left landed there for Bader, Kenny.
Yeah, and Glover tried to mix things up with a takedown of his own. Bader going for that patented guillotine. He does this extremely well, much like his teammate CB Dollaway, and it's Glover trying to finish a takedown here. Bader getting very aggressive here in this first round.
Well, he's always been an aggressive fighter, hasn't always landed the takedowns with the percentage you'd expect given how decorated a wrestler he is, and Teixeira works for the takedown.
And how about this? Glover Teixeira taking down the All-American Ryan Bader. This is how well-rounded Glover Teixeira is. And these are the kind of things that really can shut a guy down. When you get a guy who can really take you down or do something better that's your specialty, that's what's really showing what kind of fighter Glover Teixeira is. Glover mixing things up, and that has the ability to shut down Ryan Bader's striking as well.
Ryan Bader does feel like he'll have the conditioning edge here tonight. He's gone 15 minutes 6 times in his mixed martial arts career. And now Teixeira working on a tight guillotine catch.
Bader pressuring Glover up against the cage here with a deep underhook. Now space here, Glover trying to land that right hand again.
And Bader's striking looks pretty fluid here in the early going.
Yeah, he's showing a lot of movement here, trying to get that jab going. And he's trying to bait Glover into going forward, and what that's going to do is allow him to hit that double leg that he's so well known for.
Bader checks the kick, but the crowd reacts anyway. Under 3 minutes now to go in our first round.
Glover so far showing excellent reaction time to that double leg from Bader.
Teixeira presses forward, slips there. Bader looking to take advantage.
Bader caught him there, John. It was a short shot, and he may have Glover hurt.
Oh, Bader just missed the uppercut. Down goes Bader. And now Teixeira senses the finish. Oh, Ryan Bader in a world of trouble here. Glover Teixeira dusts Ryan Bader.
Unbelievable, John. It looked like Glover was hurt there. But he came back with just a beautiful combination that just stunned Ryan.
And this arena erupted here in Belo Horizonte. Ryan Bader still wobbly. He has made his way to his feet, and now the stool. Glover Teixeira, 5-0 in the UFC. He has won 20 straight fights.
These guys did not waste any time. What a fight. Well, here it is on the exchange. Bader landing some big shots. And that right hand, left hook combination from Glover is what dropped him. And Glover Teixeira, you cannot allow a finisher like him to get to that position after dropping you. Just a beautiful combination. Finishing the combination with his lead hand. Hammer fists. And right hands, and that was it. Bader doing everything to cover up, and Herb Dean forced to stop the fight.
And Glover Teixeira had the sense that he needed a finish here tonight. He has now finished 9 of his last 10 wins. We will hear from Glover Teixeira straight ahead as we continue. It is UFC Fight Night on Fox Sports 1. Back in Belo Horizonte, Brazil for UFC Fight Night on Fox Sports 1. Time to call on Bruce Buffer one final time tonight for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 55 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Glover Teixeira!
And still undefeated in the UFC is Glover Teixeira. Congratulations on another outstanding performance. Can you describe what it feels like to get this win and put on that type of show here in your home state?
Mais uma vez invicto, o Glover Teixeira continua invicto aqui. Você pode contar pra gente como é que foi essa fantástica vitória, especialmente aqui no seu estado natal?
Minas Gerais, essa aí foi pra vocês. Ele me derrubou ali, me deu um knockdown, mas eu vi todos os golpes entrando, eu sei exatamente o que ele me acertou, foi um cruzado de esquerdo, depois também o chute foi bastante forte, que eu senti meio tonto, e no final ali eu tive que recuperar e ver onde estava aberto, entendeu?
He was able to give me a punch and to make me fall back down, but I saw everything that was happening. I knew exactly what was happening, and I was able to make this, use that as an opportunity for me.
Can you talk us through the combination that ended the fight? It was the right hand, left hook, and that finished Ryan Bader pretty quickly.
Você pode falar pra gente com essa sequência que você conseguiu finalizar, que você fez a direita, depois do gancho, que você conseguiu acabar com ele?
Eu tomei um knockdown na verdade e eu sabia que ele ia vir aberto, entendeu? Eu acho que eu estava fora de balanço, eu não sei, talvez por causa que eu estava muito bem preparado, eu recupero muito fácil. E no final eu sabia que ele vinha aberto, porque ele ia tentar finalizar a luta. Que é onde que eu peguei o lugar aberto ali e dei no queixo dele, um overhand e acabei com o cruzado esquerdo.
I know that as he knocked me down, I knew he was going to come with his guard open because he was going to try to submit me, but that's the opportunity I used, so that's why I gave him a strong one in between his arms, and that's what I was able to end the fight.
You said you felt like you needed to make a statement here tonight. Do you feel like you made a big enough statement to earn the next crack at the UFC goal?
Você disse que você precisava dessa luta para mostrar o que você veio fazer aqui. Você acha que você hoje à noite conseguiu mostrar?
Olha, é difícil falar, né? Porque eu tomei um knockdown ali, não gostei da luta. Para ser sincero com você aqui no momento agora. Eu quero o cinturão do UFC. Se o UFC me der essa oportunidade, eu vou buscar esse cinturão. Vou voltar mais focado. Não vai ter esses erros. E eu garanto buscar esse cinturão. Garanto buscar contra o John Jones ou contra o Gustafsson.
And to tell you the truth, I wasn't happy with this fight. It disappointed me that he was able to knock me down. And I'm going to do more at camp, and I'm going to train more so that I can get there. I'm telling you, this belt is going to be mine. It doesn't matter if it's John Jones, if it's Gustafsson, it's mine.
Eu acho que dos problemas também foi autoconfiança. E esse knockdown foi wake-up call.
I think one of my problems is I just had too much self-confidence, and this was a good wake-up call.
Well, you continue to live up to the hype. 5-0 in the UFC. He's won 20 straight. Let's hear it once more. Glover Teixeira.